I think probably one of the biggest satisfactions I get is when somebody comes to see me and they're told that, look, I've been told I have no other options. There's nothing we can do. And then when we actually go through and do our workup and our evaluation and all the vascular testing that we typically do, that we see that, you know what, we may have an option here to do something to save your leg, or at least make whatever amputation you're going to have less extensive. That's probably the best way to say it. And I see quite a few of those patients in South Florida. I'm obviously kind of west of Fort Lauderdale, so that's where I'm located now. But that's, I think, the biggest, probably gives me the most satisfaction is when we're able to take patients who are told that there's really no other options, and then we're able to make a difference. We're not successful in every case, but at least we took somebody that had a 0% chance based on what they've been told and giving them some level of hope. And I think that that's probably the biggest thing. And you got to realize that in this arena, when people say you have no other options, that really depends on the experience of the operator, right? If I'm less experienced in something, then I'm not going to be able to offer, or I may not even know what those things are that could be offered. And if I'm more experienced and have seen a lot more of these things, then I'm able to look at something and say, you know what, there are some options here. So it really depends on who you're talking to. And so I think we have to be careful with this so-called no options patient. And it's what I always tell the trainees and the residents and fellows and the medical students when they're learning, that you might think there's no options, but have we looked at every possibility, and are you aware of all the data that's out there and everything that's kind of new and innovative? So.